So in Illinois, there's a camp called Crossing Camp that did not require any of the individuals to wear masks. This led to 85 people testing positive to coronavirus. Like, did we not take precautionary measures to get there? Like, the people did not wear masks and they did not verify if they had vaccinations or not. I mean, most of the people that went to the camp, they could have got vaccinated as teenagers, but they allowed them to not wear masks in such a small setting. The, the, that was an obvious fail before they even went there. So why did they encourage this? There's there was a secondary conference nearby that some of these teenagers and people that worked at the summer camp, maybe the people that worked at the summer camp more than the teenagers, went to, where 11 people tested positive for corona. Like, there was no way of these people preventing it because they took no safety measures. It was just a, we're tired of wearing masks, so we're just going to stick it to the man. We're going to be comfortable and reckless at the same time. So this is what caused them to even get the coronavirus. Now, Crossing Camp, they describe themselves as a Christ-centered camp created for K through 12 youths. Only the teenagers were eligible for the shot, not the young kids that are younger than I think it was 12. So kids in kindergarten, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, maybe sixth grade as well, they couldn't get the shot. They didn't have that choice of being safe, but the older ones did. And at the same time, everybody had the choice to wear a mask. But because you're not around your parents, you're gonna do whatever the people there say. And you being tired of the mask, you're definitely gonna go with what they say. So I find this completely irresponsible. It's really irresponsible because the Delta variant of the coronavirus seems to be the dominant one right now and the more contagious one. The problem with getting coronavirus, your health, you might you kind of have that for the rest of your life, like some type of symptom. You may not see it right away, or it's not that obvious, but there is something that's gonna stay with you. In Oregon, there was something similar that happened at a church service in Salem, that 74 people were infected after attending church service. We have to be careful, really careful. Even at churches, I know it can get hot in there, and you want to take your mask off. The fan ain't doing nothing. The AC is not kicking. But we have to remember, we're trying to climb out of a pandemic still. And we need to try our hardest to get out of it safely. We don't want the whole world turning into zombies or eliminating the whole human population, because that's where we were heading if we didn't stop, if we didn't shut down all these places. We would have been destroyed. If it wasn't for news telling us all this information, we would have been dead and didn't know why. If we didn't have scientists and everybody doing their research and trying to figure stuff out, even people looking to do the vaccinations, like, you had to have knowledge of this. I mean, it was like the game that I played on my phone where they tried to plant a virus, and whenever I won the game, it's because I started the virus in China. China seems to be well dense. That's why I believe it spread so quickly. Like, it's so dense in China. If one person gets it, at least 100 people get it within that same 20 minutes. Like, that's how dangerous it is, and we need to take more care of ourselves. It seems like the Delta variant is more potentially more deadlier than the other ones so far. And we don't want our young people dying off before they can make more more people. Let me let me know your comments and thoughts below.